Hey everybody, it's Maico here for the Fellowship of Acoustics, and welcome back to another New Arrivals episode. You might have noticed that Milo has changed form into me. It's the holiday season and he's out for just a week, I think. He'll be back next week again. I've just returned from the beautiful north of Spain, and if you haven't been, I can definitely recommend it. So they don't just build nice guitars, they also have beautiful nature, so do with that whatever you will. It's another week to choose 4 beautiful guitars, and last week you all chose the Gibson J35, and it was a close call with the Martin, the mystery top. That being said though, you can of course, once again at the end of the video, leave a comment down below of which of these 4 that we're going to choose next will be your favorite. So let's not wait any longer and see what we have in store this week. Let me just put this off to the side. And I'm going to start with this solo case here on the side. And let's just see what we have here. Well, look at that. This guitar could have been made in the country I've just been. And it is, because this is a beautiful Bernabé guitar. And this was built in Madrid. I haven't been to Madrid this year, I have been in the past, and I actually walked really close to where this was built. Bernabé builds beautiful, beautiful guitars. They make lovely embellishments on these classical guitars, but that's not just what they're renowned for. They are the ultimate for a Spanish guitar player. We actually had someone here a few months back called El Andaluz, I should say that correctly, and he actually purchased a Bernabé after he did a session. So yeah, really cool classical guitar, and we don't feature too many of these. So, well, look at this actually. This is very interesting. Normally, you would have the string go over this bit here and make a little knot, but I think that these are little stoppers that you make the knot. That's really cool actually. Colin, did you know about this? Did you see that?
I've seen them before, but you might go to Erwin for a technical explanation about those.
What's up, Bill? Yes. Yes. Got anything to say to us this week? All right, buddy. Erwin, yeah. We need a little bit of your help. You might already know what it is. I just haven't seen these before. Maybe you have. These little stoppers here. I think they're pretty cool. Like I already explained, normally you make a knot that goes over this bridge piece. Yep. But these are separate? Is this something you see too often?
You can purchase those separately at shops. Yeah.
So what's actually pretty funny is that Erwin just did a little bit of searching in one of his drawers, and he found a full set of these stoppers, and you can purchase them separately like you already explained. And the funny thing is that these are actually numbered, so it's 1 till 6 and you can put the strings through. These have a straight hole. I think these are Bernabé only, because if you look closely they have 3 little holes to make a specific knot. Bernabé.
Dan merk dat je in Spanje bent geweest.
Bernabé. It's literally the first one I've actually picked, but it's really nice. We don't feature Spanish guitars too often, like I already explained, so I think it would be a really nice chance to get a good one in front of the microphone to show you all what this can sound like. But for now, I'm just going to put it to the side and see what else we have in store. While I was on holiday, I actually saw that Milo chose one of these guitars, and I thought they were really cool, so I thought I'd show you this one as well, because it came in. It's a James Trussard. Not sure if I butchered that name right now, but this is something special. So the little brother of this was featured in last week's New Arrivals, but check that out. That's a rust bucket if you've ever seen one. Very, very cool. Dude, I mean, either you love it or you hate it, but I always love it when a guitar company these days does something completely different. And this is something completely different. It is as heavy as it looks. This thing, what should it weigh? What could it weigh? Guess the weight. This could be a guess the weight. All right, we're gonna do this in kilograms, but I actually think it's like 5.6 kilograms. And now we're gonna find some other contestants. Who wants to guess the weight? Yeah, guess the weight of this boy.
Wow.
It's full metal, but it is hollow on the inside. You should.
421.
421. Ballsy. Erwin.
Yes, sir.
While you're holding that,
Yeah.
we also need you to hold this and guess the weight.
I'd say 3.6.
3.6. Man, I'm getting butchered. I don't think it's above 5, so I probably f***ed that up. But it is quite heavy. We need one more, so we need to interrupt these two guys. Oh, they want to do it together. We need a weight. What does it weigh?
Half of what everyone's weighing. 14.6
14.6 what?
kilograms.
14?
4.8.
4.8.
3.9.
3.9. One final little weigh-in. 4.9. We'll check out the score. Right, moment of truth. What does she weigh? This cable must weigh a gram, so we can't have it interfere with the scale. You ready?
Copywriters push it.
I'm way off. It's 4.1. 4.1.
So close.
Nice, I was way off. 4.1 is actually quite decent. Yeah. Right, I'm just gonna grab one more and then I'll make a choice out of these first few guitars. And this is a Larive. Ooh, it's either you love them or you hate them as well. There are different opinions about this brand, but I do think it's a very nice looking instrument. It's an OM model, but it's a little bit bigger. An OM 09MR, which stands for Madagascar Rosewood, of course. Whoa, check out this. That is some funky Madagascar Rosewood. Very cool. This is a second-hand guitar. As you can see, it has been cracked on the back, but this crack has been repaired. Obviously, that reflects in the price. Beautiful guitar, though. Ebony fingerboard with some binding on the sides, and a pretty cool Slipknot logo right there. It sounds quite nice, actually. It's not my preferred taste, but it's a bit bigger sounding, just like the body feels. So, cool guitar, but I think honestly, I'm gonna go with the very first one that I've showed you, which is the classical Bernabé guitar. I'm just really curious as to what that will sound like with a good mic. So yeah, let's check that one out downstairs. Next up, we've also received some Fender custom shops again, and this is one of the last ones in the rack right now, so let's just take a quick peek at that, and the rest of them are all on the store already and up on the website. There we go. A lot can be said, but this is just a beautiful Journeyman Relic Strat. Yeah, I can talk a long time about this, but actually no, I don't think I can talk a long time about this because it's a rosewood fingerboard custom shop with classic black finish. And yeah, just wanted to let you know we've got a few new ones up on the site, and this is one of them. And right next to that, in this completely non-original bag, is another Fender guitar. And the label on this piques my interest a little bit more, because this is a 1977 Telecaster, also in a black finish. I actually own a 70th anniversary Strat. I say 70th anniversary, but it's a 60th anniversary, designed as a guitar from the 70s, which is the beautiful big headstock that's on here. I like the big shark fin. So lovers, let me know down below whether you're a shark fin guy or a traditional Fender guy or girl, or anything in between. This Telecaster comes with the wide range pickups, and it's actually a nice little guitar if you ask me. I do know that Rowdy is going to be doing all the demos today, so he knows his way around a Tele. Let's just keep this one in mind, open one more little box or a bag, and then make a choice. So, Fender Deluxe from 77, let's see what else we've got. This is a big one, a very new case. It says Epiphone inspired by Gibson, because, don't look at the headstock, it's a dove, but of course Epiphone. Nice little guitar. Actually, what I should say is that this is one of the newer models. Is that correct, Colin, that you just told me?
Correct.
It is correct. Yeah, I've been away for a few weeks, need to get back into the game. This is actually a very, very affordable guitar by Epiphone. I think it's around the €1,300 mark at the time of making this video. Yeah, I'm actually very pleased with the sound that came out of it. Of course, a lot can be said about how a guitar in this price range plays. It actually played quite nice, but you can feel that some compromises were made. But I think it's nice to see that they're building well-crafted instruments again. Reddish kind of wood on the side, and yeah, the funniest looking dove ever. Check that out. Nice, pretty cool. So yeah, if I have to choose between a black Fender, a Telecaster, or the pigeon that you've just seen, what would your choice be? I think we're all on the same page. I'm looking forward to see what Rowdy can make this guitar sound like. So let's check out this Telecaster Deluxe downstairs. Let's go. So in this next case is one of the big names, a Gibson, and this is not just any Gibson, this is a master build. And this master build was done by James Hutchins, and he is actually one of the most renowned builders. He worked with Gibson for over 45 years. He sadly passed away in 2010, but this is a beautiful specimen in natural finish. So very, very cool. This was built in '98. So this is a beautiful L4. CES, I should say, was built by James Hutchins, and he was actually, like I already said, he worked there for a long time. But he was also very, very important in designing the Chet Atkins model back in the day. Just goes to show how long he was at the company. He retired in 2008, so this was built 10 years before, exactly 10 years before his retirement. So yeah, let's just see what she's got. It's in tune out of the box. That doesn't happen too often. And she plays very, very comfortably. This is set up with flat wounds, and I'm not in any way or shape to do this guitar justice, but I'm pretty sure Rowdy would be. So yeah, let's just put this to the side, see what else we have over there. But this is a beautiful guitar to see what it would sound like. Let's move on. And when we're moving on to this, which is another name in the industry. And it's another name that I know pretty well, and you'll hear just why. This is another beauty. You could say in the same league as the other one. This is a George Benson guitar. And this is a Ibanez from the 1980s. It almost looks like someone extinguished their cigarette right there in the pearloid, but it's not. It's actually in the pearloid. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I already explained to the people here this morning that I actually did a course on the conservatory in Rotterdam. And the first assignment that I got from the guitarist there, Menno Gootjes, you might know him from Focus. And he actually said to me, oh yeah, here's your first assignment, by the way. Check out this song by George Benson called Affirmation. And yeah, just write out the entire solo if you can. I'll see you next week. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I had very short nights that week and did not sleep a lot because George Benson was a crazy guitarist. He did some very, very interesting stuff for the jazz world. And beautiful guitar. This is actually very pristine. Check it out for the fact that this is from 1980. Pretty nice, interesting details. Ebony fingerboard, flat wounds, just like the other guitar I just showed you. And this one's got mini humbuckers, so that's also quite interesting. So I think we've got to make a choice here. Do we go Ibanez vintage, which we don't feature a lot, I should say. We do feature a lot of Gibson, but a James Hutchings is very interesting. So let's get some votes up. So these two side by side. This does look very cool. The aging on this is very nice with that natural finish, very dark. Call it a master-built Gibson or a built by masters in Japan, George Benson.
My vote goes to the Gibson.
Gibson, that's one for Gibson. Martin.
Ibanez.
Ibanez.
Yes.
Well, you know what that means. It's 1-1. I think we need a dog race. Bill! Come on, Bill! Come on! Come eens! Come on! Come on! Yeah, all right, Bill. Left or right? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Is it gonna be this one? A Hutchings? It's Hutchings. It is. Yep. Oh, you even did a bow. You did a little bow for Hutchings. This is the definite winner. Look at this. If there's ever been a definite winner, it's this one. Right, Bill? That's what I'm saying. Let's check it out. So there's actually just one guitar left in this rack, but there are a few that have just entered this rack. I'm not going to open all of them. I'll just show one, but the cool thing is that Jesse Daniel, who was in our store last month, they actually toured here in the Netherlands and around, and they used these guitars on the tour. So we yeah, we got a chance to shoot a cool session with him, which is on our website right now. And let's just see what they used, or at least one of them. His guitarist played some Fender Tellies, so they did the entire tour on these beauties. Yeah, this is one of them. Cool little custom shop. That is that. All right, let's just do one quick peek at the guitar that Jesse played himself. Let's see if I can open that right here. So this is the D18 that Jesse used. Just for those who are interested, it's a D18 from 2008. And yeah, he also went on a little podcast here in the Netherlands where they played his song Tar Snakes, which he also played here in store. On a different guitar though, he chose a different guitar that day. But this is the D18 that he played on. So very cool. Jesse, once again, thanks for having you. It was nice having you guys over here, and hope to see you again in the future.
As far as the eye can see, I'm hoping this white line wipes you from my mind, like bleach and turpentine wipes the memory clean.
So there's just one guitar left in here, and I don't want it ending up having to choose this one, so I'm gonna go into the store and find another one that can compete with this. But let's check out what we're dealing with, because this is a classic of classics. Once again, I get to use the term every now and then, and this is one of those days, because this is a Martin D28, and this is a D28. Oh, let me just grab that, from 1965. Yeah, it's from 1965. And for those of you who know, will know that that means that it comes with Brazilian. So Brazilian rosewood on the back and the sides, very, very beautifully pronounced here on the side. And this is also a beautiful guitar. So let's just see what's in here. I don't know how to play these instruments. I'm more of an electric guy. So we're going to find someone else who can play this one. But let's find the other one that I wanted to put it up against, because it's very different. And this is the director's office. So if you can see right over there, these are our Monday therapy sessions. Everybody gets them, you know. You need some time to talk, go to Koos. So the other guitar is in this beautiful room. For the ones watching regularly, you'll know that this is the vintage guitar room. So all of these guitars in here are vintage guitars. Electrics, acoustics, doesn't matter which brand, but they have to be 30 years or older. I've been in here this morning. Like I said, I've been out for a few weeks, and I saw this beauty. And this beauty is, like I said, a very, very different guitar than this one. This is actually an 018K, an 018 Koa from 1931. This is a 12-fret guitar with a bit of a wide fingerboard, and there's a reason for that, because this guitar is actually originally not meant to have steel strings. On the inside there's a sticker that actually says it's made for gut and silk strings. We don't get those anymore these days, or at least not by large. This was actually fitted to have thin steel strings, which I think is pretty cool, because it gives a guitar like this a voice again, and it's got a very different voice than what it used to have, but it's still got a very interesting voice altogether. It's either going to be this, a 1931 018 all Koa, pretty nice, they don't make a lot of Koas in those days, or classic of classics, D28. So let's just find someone who can play these real quickly and give us a, an opinion. Look at all those maps. Yeah, that means that our US sale is still happening right now. As you may have seen, I've been traveling this beautiful car all around America, and I visited this factory as well. So yeah, go to the website right now and see what's on sale. We need your help, because we've got two guitars and we can't make a choice.
I'll play him.
And give us an opinion. 018K from 1931, yep.
Which one's better, right?
Well, better is always very subjective, but which one do you prefer? Let's hear it. right. First impression?
I like it. It's
Nice.
very dry.
It is. It's been drying for almost 100 years.
Damn.
Now this one. Very different instruments.
Yeah. Yeah, this one.
It is the thing with D28s, right? They always just sound big, and this one does as well.
Like a rhythm killer.
It's almost an unfair match, but I do think that this one's got a very unique voice to it. But yeah, we'll just go with the player's choice.
What can I say? I'm a Dreadnought guy.
You are a Dreadnought
I
guy.
love this.
It's gonna be the D28 from 65. Let's go. Alright everyone, so I hope you all enjoyed this episode of New Arrivals, and as you can see, I'm actually sitting on the throne of tone. I did not come up with that name myself, unfortunately. Yeah, I think they really did a good job when I was away with making the store look nice again. So now you can just chill here and look at all these beautiful guitars. Anyway, I just want to make a final remark to let you all know that you can leave a comment down below or make a vote in our community poll to choose your favorite of these 4 guitars. So which one's your favorite? Let us know. And yeah, the sale is still going on. We're still driving through the USA. That being said, hope to see you next time, and see ya.